Video games for me, they're an escape. They're, when life isn't going your way, when you're not feeling that good, you can play a video game because it's a new world. It's you, but in the world you want to live in, sort of thing. And yeah, people say that can be dangerous because you spend so much time, in that world that you're not focusing on real life. But I say, you've got to have some sort of escape, because if you don't, then you're going to be stuck in a depressed, hole for most of your life. You've got to have some sort of, something that makes you happy. And if playing video games, reading a book, watching a movie, if that makes you happy, then do it, Find some time for yourself to do it. Don't listen to what people tell you, like saying, oh, you're gonna be antisocial, you're gonna be, whatever. I went through fucking depression and anxiety for like so long, and one of the only things that got me through it was playing video games, because it was just something that I enjoyed doing. I could spend hours, and I would completely forget how sad I was, completely forget how lonely I felt, and because you build a connection with the characters in that game, you build a connection with them, and it's like a new family, and a lot of the games I play are choice-based games, and choice-based games are the best for that, because you build a lot of a deeper personal connection to your character, because that character is making the same choices you would make in that situation, because you're picking them, so that character is you for all intents and purposes, and they're making friends, so therefore they are your friends in that game. But I can see where people come from saying, that it's not real life, but the same as people read a book and they get so into a book they feel like they're in that book. That's not real life, it's a book.
I understand your point. Like, people need to stop giving a shit about what other people say, what other people think. Because the number one thing that's important in life, like in general, no matter how old you are, no matter how young you are, like where you are on stage in life, number one thing is happiness. And if video games, if reading a book, if running makes you happy, then go for it. Go 100% at it, right? Like, obviously, if you like the video games as a leisure activity, you can do it as a leisure activity, then do something productive as well. Like, have a balance, right?
Yeah, nothing's stopping you from doing anything else when you're playing video games. You can stop whenever you want. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, exactly. Make sure you have that balance within your.
I also
think
there's a lot of the problems nowadays. With these parents that they're saying their kids play too long on video games. Well, let me tell you something. You're the parent. You're in control of that situation. Tell them, get off your fucking ass and go outside and play with your friends for a bit. Stop sitting inside, You're the parent. You've got to teach them how to be a functioning person.
Not only that, it's been in the past where teenage girls were just sitting at home reading a magazine. Rather than scrolling on the phone, they were reading a magazine on the phone, talking to their girlfriends. Guys or other girls as well be running around on the playground, stuff like that. There are other leisure activities in the world. Each individual person in the world is different. Each individual has different sets of skills and different sets of gifts that he was raised with. If you don't like your kid that you don't like how much time your kid spends on a video game, talk to him to ask him what he likes to do, right? But make sure you do the right thing as a parent. Be like, okay, you like playing video games, you can't play video games 15 hours a day, but let's have a little balance. If you can play 4 hours a day, then do some reading and stuff, right?
Because the videos I've seen of people, these parents, they're their kids are fucking monsters because they have no authority over them,
the nannies, super nannies.
Yeah, people are too scared to hit their kids. People are too scared to tell their kids off now. It started off, well, now you can't hit your kid. Now you can't tell your kid off. Now if he's being a little bitch to you, you've got to praise him for it. That's what the world has come to nowadays. That's how fucking soppy people are nowadays. Grow some backbone, and tell them off. Make them feel like they're doing something wrong, because they are,
Raise your kid.
Exactly. Raise your fucking kid, mate.
But if you don't, I've heard a quote on the internet, which is, if you don't raise your kid, you're gonna raise your grandkids.
Yeah.
That is bang on.
And I can attest to that.